Ladies and gentlemen, I'm JoJo Smooth.
And I'm Prince Handsome.
And welcome to another episode of Glorified.
Have you always aspired to be a professional wrestler? Do you think you have what it takes to step through these ropes and take your place among the immortals? Well, now you have an opportunity. Join us at the DCCW training facility. There you will be put to the test and challenged like you have never been challenged before. If you think you have what it takes, prove it to the world, but most importantly, prove it to yourself.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have another week, another exciting week of just championship action as we have the national champion. I'm Jake Logan. Fight me, Jake Logan. Jake Logan. Taking on the dude, Jamie Stanley.
Yes, it's going to be, for that national championship. Jake Logan's been held for quite some time. He's been, winning his matchups. One of them I feel like was a little not fair.
Okay.
But he's continuing his reign as national champion, and tonight he's going to be taking on Jamie Stanley.
Jamie Stanley, who has since debuted in DCCW, had nothing but title matches. He took on Chance for the heavyweight title, and now he's taking on Jake Logan for the national championship. Let's see if this one can be better for him as we go down to our commentary.
But before that, so speaking of him getting championship opportunities like that, it's just pop. Prince Handsome needs another opportunity at this national championship, but we'll see who'll become the victor right now.
Must be, this is McClenny, so. And the match is underway. It's going to show some good sportsmanship between the two gentlemen. 30 lockup.
Nice strong lockup. Two strong gentlemen going right at each other like big giant meaty monsters that they are. Jamie's shaking it off.
Jake Logan has a little bit more of the size advantage over
Yes, he does.
Jamie. Hopefully he can use that to his advantage, and he's a hard hitter, I must tell you. Those forearms he throws,
you would know.
There's something.
Jamie's using his technicality here. He's using a little bit of superior wrestling skill to try to take away the size advantage of Jake Logan. Now, you know all about that size advantage. As you were just saying, Jake Logan's a hard hitter. I would assume Jamie's not a soft hitting guy himself.
Yeah, but it seems like he's trying to win over the fans right now. He's still the new guy on the block. I think he just needs to focus on the match, get a couple of W's up under his belt, and then eventually he can worry about what the fans
I always say at the end of the day, it's a fight. You better always be having your eye on your opponent.
All right.
My commentator buddy over here getting a little bit of fanfare at the commentating table, distracting us. Jake Logan taking advantage of the match, putting Jamie on the outside of the ropes. Jamie trying to catch a break out there, trying to catch a breath maybe.
Sorry, I got a little stretch there. These kids these days are so friendly.
No, that's great that you're getting some fanfare. Well deserved, Prince. Well deserved.
Well, let's see if Mr. Jamie's going to be well deserved in this title opportunity.
He's got to get his head back in the game.
Yeah.
Jake was able to take advantage and get him to powder out, and he had to go out there and there we go, a little bit of dirty tactics. Now Jamie's pulling out all the stops.
Yeah, he probably put on the front for the fans, and now he's really showing his true intentions.
Yeah, the true colors coming out. America's jawline. Oh, using the ropes for a choke. Yeah, we're seeing it here firsthand, folks. Here is your dude. That dude, the American jawline, Jamie Stanley. What a hard shot into the corner there.
He's really focused on what he needs to because, this title is on the line, so that should be his focus.
Well, this is how you win a match, too, if I got to be honest. If he's not careful, he can be DQ'd, though. Kyle is keeping an eye on him in these corners.
Yeah. One of our
champion's advantage,
Yes,
DQ,
one of our most
title retained,
experienced.
champion retains. So Jamie showing push-ups and cockiness in the center of the ring. That could cost him. Why would you tire yourself out like that in the middle of the match, Prince?
Hey, he's very good at fitness and working out. I think he's the go-to guy for that, so he might have the endurance, which also may be a pro for him taking on Jake Logan.
I mean, I wanted to cheer for the guy at the beginning of the match, but he's kind of playing on my nerves. Maybe it's that hairline.
Maybe. It's a very interesting haircut.
Oh, the cocky pin. Yeah, no, this isn't the place for that.
Yeah, it's a little too early for that.
Yeah, this isn't the opponent. This isn't the match. You got to take this match a little more serious than that. Jake Logan would never even stoop to such a low, half-witted tactic as a half pin as Jamie Stanley did. I cost him right there.
Yeah, it most definitely did. And one thing I can say about Jake Logan, he's very resilient. So whenever he finds that second gear, he's going to get in it. And
again, you would know all about that. That's whereabouts you would say the match probably got out of your hands whenever he got to that second gear, you think, huh?
yeah, I guess so.
Well, he better get into it because Jamie is still hard on the attack.
Yes, he sure is. Oh, there was some agility there. Jumped right over the top rope like it was nothing.
It was a dirty choke tactic hidden with pretty agility.
Big elbow
The
from
ref needs
Jamie.
to watch Jamie's feet here so close to the rope. He showed he's not above breaking the rules.
Yeah, he most certainly is. But hey, you got to utilize what you have to utilize to get that win.
But at the end of the day, the DCCW fans deserve a champion who doesn't have to cheat to win.
He's doing a very good job of keeping the big guy grounded.
Jake going to the hair, showing a little bit of his old colors.
Right.
Trying to go tit for tat maybe with Jamie.
And the fans are behind him. And that was the battle of the blondes. Do you think they're both real blondes, or do you think they dyed?
They both definitely dye their hair blonde. I would know as an expert hair dyer.
So they're very much
Yeah, as a man with the
impersonators.
skills of scissors, which you've complimented before in the past, Prince, I can very
Oh,
knowledgeably say those are both very dyed hairlines. Jamie's hairline smacking into the mat there. Oh, but he gets out of the way.
oh,
Big move.
Samoan drop.
The ref's got to break this up. Those are closed-fisted punches, ref. Come on. Jamie showing no grace.
Yeah, he's
no
doing a good
fanfare
job
towards the crowd at DCCW.
Wearing Jake Logan out.
Yeah, Jake has been on the receiving end most of this match. A brutal beatdown. Very unexpected. Now back to their hair. They both got very ugly blonde hair, if I must say so myself.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Ooh. Ooh.
And these are hard chops. Jake Logan showing a little bit of resilience, trying to fight out of it.
And it sucks, you know, getting those chops because they're already wet at this point, and you know that slap on wet skin just isn't the best feeling.
That's right. Good old meat slapping is what they got going on in there now. Jamie going for something big here on the middle rope.
Oh.
Landed on a boot.
Talk about a jawline. He got a foot right to that jawline.
A little bit of meat and defeat there. That's like having a car jack slip on you. Oh, and the car just comes right down on top of you.
Both gentlemen lay out.
Kyle's on the count, both men down.
I think this is where Jake Logan is best known for. This is where he's known to turn on that second gear.
They're definitely best known for lying on their backs, looking up at the ceiling.
Oh, here goes that
Here
second
we
win,
go,
like I
big
told you.
hip up.
This is it.
I don't think Jamie's ready for the second win either. Hard hard, stiff shots as these two behemoths go back and forth. Jake with the reversal. Big diving clothesline. Almost like he was aiming for the kiddie pool at my house.
Snap mirror.
That'll knock the air right out of it. A big guy like Jake landing on top of you with that arm across the chest.
I think he's going for his infamous moonsault. Lion salt. This normally
nowhere near as pretty as mine.
And the fan always scouts it. Like, I feel like he should just stop doing it because everybody scouts that move.
I mean, setting up with the I'm Jake Logan is kind of just giving too much chance to your opponent to get out of the way as well.
Exactly.
I mean, if I've learned anything about diving onto people, you don't give them a chance to get out of the way. Big spine buster. Jake controlling his narrative. Taking out at the last second.
You have to give Jamie his credit. He's very strong. Jake Logan's not a light guy at all. He's just throwing him up like it's nothing.
And has been the entire match. Jake, again, has been on the receiving end of the meeting for most of this match. Uh-oh. Big roll-up. The ref didn't see the trucks pulled. Fighting out of it. Looks like Jamie was going for a flatliner or some sort of... Oh! That's got to be it. He's got the rope. Good eye on the ref
that was
there.
good wing awareness by Jamie.
Yeah, the ref never has that good of an eye when I'm in the ring. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Jake catching himself on the outside. Oh, big enziguri. Going to the top rope. Something huge here. This is
you don't see every day from him.
Not at all. No, big guy going to the top like that. Oh,
that's it.
Big sit-out slam.
And that's it. That's the bell. There you have it. He's still the champion. The reign continues.
And after such a meeting, I gotta say, pretty surprising.
Well, there you have it, fans. Iron Prince Handsome.
And I'm the shiny one, Jules Bradley.
And this was a glorified.
In the ring tonight to retain the DCCW National Heavyweight Championship. And if you don't know his name, he's Jake Logan. Jake, how do you feel?
Man, I feel great. Like, I really feel great. You know, I had everything going for me. I thought whenever I was feuding with DMC, and he really put it in perspective for me about how the crowd is there for me. And man, they were there for me tonight. Jamie Stanley, you pack a hell of a punch. I appreciate the fight you gave me, but in the end, I stood tall as your DCCW National Heavyweight Champion because I'm Jake Logan!
You heard it here first, folks. Jake Logan, still your DCCW National Heavyweight Champion. More to come here on DCCW Glorified.
Ladies and gentlemen, heck of a match right there for the national championship. Jake Logan able to come out on top once again. But I have to have some questions about Jamie Stanley. Like, somewhere during the match, he seemed to like turn over a new leaf. Maybe the pressure of all these title matches and not getting it done is starting to get to him. But hey, I don't know. We have to keep an eye out on that. What you think, Prince?
Yeah, I mean, he came out happy-go-lucky, a good sport, and then at some point in the match, he kind of just had a change of heart. It was very confusing. I don't know if they were using that as his strategy to try to get over. I mean, that was a big opportunity for him. But it's going to be interesting to see what's next for him as well as what's next for Jake Logan. Jake Logan has, basically been going through and taking on his opponents and winning his matches. So who's going to be his match that's going to take that title from him? Is it going to be me?
Oh, it could be. It could very well be. It could be you. It could be Nino. It's not going to be Nino, let's be honest. But hey, that's another question for another episode of Glorify. You stay a champion that you are. You stay blessed. We love you. You have a good night. Stay sanctified on Glorify.